The movie begins with a formidable team of special ops soldiers embarking on a perilous mission. During their journey, the sergeant attempts to establish radio communication with his comrades back at the compound. However, no response is received. Sensing that something might be amiss, the team presses on, undertaking a lengthy expedition towards the campsite of their fellow teammates. Upon arrival, they are met with a horrifying scene by the sight of fellow soldiers torn apart and bodies strewn everywhere. Amidst their shock and confusion, the abruptness of their thoughts is shattered by a blood-curdling scream emanating from a distant creature. Gripped by shock, the team swiftly readies their weapons, preparing themselves for an impending encounter. They observe a colossal bear-like creature, sporting mechanical augmentations that replace half of its body, presents a truly horrifying sight, transforming it into a menacing cyborg. As seen in this, the team opens fire on the creature. The cyborg bear retaliates with a fierce assault, charging directly at them, initiating a battle. In a daring maneuver, one of the soldiers attempts to engage the creature with a knife, yet the bear swiftly seizes him with its razor-sharp jaws, abruptly ending his life. As the remaining soldiers intensify their efforts to subdue the beast, it captures and eliminates a second soldier, inching closer to eliminating the sergeant. Suddenly, a high-pitched sound reverberates through the air, and compelling the bear to swiftly retreat into the nearby woods. The three surviving team members observe the arrival of a man holding a peculiar device. This individual introduces himself as Sergeant First Class Morris, formerly a member of Task Force Griffin. He discloses that he is associated with the CIA and proceeds to explain the origins of the creature. He reveals that the creature is known as Project Bargist, a genetically engineered grizzly bear developed by the CIA. It is designed to be a formidable weapon, with a body resembling that of a tank. Its titanium-coated structure renders it impervious to most attacks, and its ballistic-resistant exoskeleton can even withstand grenade explosions. Morris extends an invitation to the team to join him in the mission to destroy the cyborg bear, and they agree without hesitation. Together, they set out for the secret CIA base. Upon entering, they are met with a grim and horrifying sight. The remains of both scientists and fellow soldiers are scattered throughout the facility, painting a gruesome picture of destruction. Undeterred, the soldiers make their way to the armory to equip themselves with more formidable weapons. In this room, Morris introduces them to a unique asset. They are taken aback by the presence of the Marsbot, a robotic dog-like machine that oddly exudes an air of cuteness while harboring a powerful armament within. After arming themselves and making necessary preparations, Morris signals for the cyborg bear to approach, and the team positions themselves, ready to confront the impending threat. Just as they prepare themselves for the bear's anticipated arrival, a sudden twist of events unfolds. The cyborg bear bursts through a wall from behind, catching them off guard. With astonishing speed, it seizes Morris, snuffing out his life in an instant. The situation escalates into a full-blown battle, as the remaining soldiers, accompanied by the Marsbot, amidst the chaos, a fierce and desperate struggle ensues. The Marsbot unleashes a barrage of bullets and mini-missiles at the creature, managing to momentarily impede its advance. However, the bear proves to be resilient and soon overpowers the Marsbot, dismantling it with destructive force. It then turns its attention towards the remaining soldiers. The soldiers retaliate, unleashing a hail of firepower from bazookas and powerful guns. Yet, the bear refuses to yield, relentlessly charging towards them and closing in with each passing moment. Just as the creature is about to reach them, a stroke of fortune occurs. The robot suddenly powers down and collapses before them. A collective sigh of relief sweeps through the soldiers. During a momentary respite, a soldier attempts to vent their frustration by kicking the robot's head. However, the robot miraculously springs back to life and counters with a surprise attack, tearing the soldier apart. Before the next soldier can react, the bear lunges forward. In a critical moment, the sergeant takes aim with a ballistic missile, triggering a cataclysmic explosion that cleaves the bear in half. Despite its body being severed, the bear continues its relentless assault, clawing and thrashing at the soldiers. Nevertheless, the sergeant delivers powerful blows with an unyielding steel implement, channeling all his strength into the strike. The force of the impact resonates through the bear's mechanical frame, shattering its resilience and sealing its fate. The once ferocious creature is now defeated, its reign of terror brought to a resounding and definitive end. With the menace neutralized, a wave of relief washes over them. In this moment of their victorious accomplishment of the seemingly impossible, one of the creature's explosive eyes bursts from its body, emitting a pulsating red light that rapidly spreads, obliterating everything in its path. including the soldiers, and even decimating the CIA's basement.